Hello. Now, wait a minute, see if anybody shows up. I just had to share. I had a busy day today, and I got a person I buy a lot of fun things from the antique mall, flea market kind of thing. And he was having a garage sale, and I'm so glad he's got my phone number. He says, I'm putting out some bags of ephemera and sent me a picture. So I had 2 hours, so I jumped in the car and I drove over there, and I just want to share some of the fun things we found. So, some of the things we found were some playing cards. I was ecstatic with these. The other day, I bought some playing cards from Lois Wright's sale because they were Salem. I just thought, okay, I want to do a book on cigarette ephemera. Don't know where that came from. I am an ex-smoker, but anyway, thought it sounded cool. So I got cool cigarettes. And they're really fun. They look just like the package of cigarettes. Really, really fun. So that in itself was worth the drive over there all by itself. I was pretty happy. Got 2 of those. And then there was this box of cards, and it says Congress playing cards. And it's got some roses and then some pottery. They all look fun and old. But there's a few other odd cards stuck in there. So I know that they're not all full decks, but that's okay because I'm not planning on playing cards with them. I'm planning on making things or sharing them. So, and then there's some in here with big yellow roses too. So anyway, those are my cards. And that was exciting. This was actually almost the last thing we found, and hubby found those, and he was like, "Why do you want those?" I thought, "Oh, gotta have them. Hi, Linda. So this was another fun thing. Many of you have already seen my rusty fabric, but I got this feeling that I'm going to rust again. So if I ever get caught up, I'm going to get out there and rust, I promise. So I bought 2 tablecloths, $1 a piece, and they got like these lacy things in them, sections, but it's got some holes and it's got some stains. But I think it'll be an amazing piece of rusted fabric. And then I got this one, and it's pink. It's very stained. And not sure. Either they put hot stuff on it or had a lot of yellow food, but it's tore up. So we're going to play with that and see what we can make something fun out of that. And I got everything you see here that I show you today in this little video cost me $13 total. These were kind of silly. I don't know what we're going to do with them, but I think they need to go on something in the backyard. You know, I don't know. If we still had our pond, I'd put them by the pond in hot and cold, you know. I don't know. Thought that we needed to have them. Hubby did too. Then I found this fun jar of stuff. It's kind of jewelry findings. There's some pins and clip earring things. But I have an idea that I want to make with the clips and the loops and stuff. I have made using these. These are like the old-fashioned, when you had the little cluster of pearl earrings. This is what they used. I don't know if you can really see that. All the little holes in there. And so I have a project that I think might actually make a really cool junk journal accessory. Then there's some little buttons and just lots of broken pieces of jewelry, mostly earring backs, it looks like. I don't know, maybe there's a gem in here. You know, there's some pretty cool stuff in here, but most of it looks like earrings. But when I seen these with the holes in them, because I've been looking around for those for a while. Hi, Darla. Oh, that would be cool. That would be cool. I don't know. I just think these little things have to have something. They are so pretty. So anyway, I've been looking for these for a while, thinking there was a project I wanted to do with them, and now I kind of have them. So I'm going to play with that and see what I can come up with, because there's some really weird stuff here, but fun weird stuff. Fun weird stuff. I don't even know what else is in here. Some little broken jewelry and earrings. Most of it's earrings and buttons. But because I got a whole lot of good fun things today, I gotta pick these up and get back onto something else. Because there's yeah. He packed this jar, I tell you. Because I already have it full. There we go. Gotta be careful with this big pins in there. I'm feeling the effects of my day. I'm starting to get tired, but I hadn't looked through all this yet, so I didn't want to go through it twice. So you're all getting to help me with that. I found this just as I was walking out, and I said, "Oh, that's pretty." And my husband says, "Oh, I remember these things." And he just picked it up. The guy did and put it in my box. So that might make a cool collaged item. Okay, so we got another bag of goodies. Cool, I'm glad you liked it, Darla. Okay, so we all know that when you go somewhere and you buy buttons, sometimes they're just too expensive. Well, there is some marbles and some pretty dirty buttons and some, now that's really cool. I thought maybe it was broken, but I think it's really there. That's pretty cool. There's a couple of, oh, look. I have a pair. And they're buttons. Who would have ever thought? That's pretty cool. And a mother of pearl. So this whole bag of buttons with mother of pearl and those pretty diamonds. Okay, I do know they're not diamonds, but you know, it's okay. Oh, look, all these beautiful diamonds. And there's a few marbles. There's some emeralds. Yeah, I'm tired, but I'm not totally naive. I know they're not real, but you know what? In my world, they can be whatever I want them to be. There's this tiny little disco ball-y type button, and there's some marbles. And there's a whole bunch of these blue marbles. There's a key. And a buckle. Lots and lots of fun things. And because I don't, oh, there's a bone ring. Because I don't want to dig them out and pick them back up because they're pretty dirty. See? Yes. I know, $1. I figured he had bags of broken jewelry there that were like $5. And knowing the amount of beads I have, I didn't think I needed them. So I didn't buy them. So I figured this was going to be at least $5. And he says, $1. And I'm like, okay, I'll take it. And he just went and got me a box and just, he's a sweet man. I'm glad I hooked up with him on some other purchases before. So anyway, so now we're going to go through all this other fun stuff. We have, this was $2. There's some Christmas postcards from San Antonio. And that one is the North Carolina Museum of Art. And we have some Arizona. And Quebec. Yeah, I think they need a bath too. Have this train. The Trinity Railway Express in Dallas. And then we have some long postcards, and I thought these were pretty cool. This is Arlington. Needs a 5. Not really sure how old that is, and there's a whole bunch of those. When I fan them out there, it looks like I got lots of money, doesn't it? Okay, so we have those, and there's a lot of duplicates in here. I see Desert from Arizona, and some more from Arizona. The greenhouse in Arlington. Let's just flip these over. Some New Mexico. White Sands. That's really not too far from me. New Mexico. San Antonio. This looks like San Antonio. Yep, the Riverwalk. Great place to go if you haven't been. Hilton Head Island in North Carolina. The birth home of Martin Luther King Jr. Okay, we got to pull this one out because my grandson had to pick an activist that he wanted to do a report on, and that's who he chose. So I think we're going to save that. Maybe he'd like that. Dante's Down the Hatch in underground Atlanta. Las Vegas. Palm Springs. Sedona. And I know I didn't really need these, and they're not old, but you know, they're paper. There's some writing. Oh, it says, "Hi, little brother." Grand Canyon, Red Mountain, Arizona State University, Wonders of Life Pavilion at Epoch Center, and some more of that down the hatch. Palm Springs, California. Caesar's Palace, Palm Springs. Ooh, Kathleen's Art Cafe. University Park, Texas, on Lover's Lane. I do know where that's at, actually. Martin Luther King Jr. This one is embossed, and it feels kind of old, and it looks kind of old, but it's probably a reproduction. And these have really cool textures, just like a painting. Makes you want some ice cream, doesn't it? And some lemonade. And some apples. And this is North Carolina. And some more Arizona. Clovis, New Mexico. This is really close to me. Silver City, New Mexico. Arizona, North Carolina, Red Mountain, Grand Canyon. So it's all kind of the same things. Ooh, that's pretty. Desert in Bloom in Arizona. So this one was kind of like, I didn't necessarily need. I pretty much got it for these because I thought these were cool. And, you know, I got that tag book kit coming up. So I'm thinking There's some tags right here. Whole bundle of them. $2. I was just floored at his prices. I mean, just floored. So I got all kinds of bags of ephemera. And I have no idea what's in them. Didn't look, because look at that price. Now, you all know you would have picked that up at a garage sale for 50 cents. Or maybe it's just me. I don't know. So we have this refrigerator manual. There it is. Wondered what that looked. Well, that little shadow's still there. I don't know. Anyway, we have this refrigerator manual. Oh, look. This is really cool and old. And an ad for an iron. I'll have to take this and open it all up carefully. And October 17th, 1947. Woo, good frozen. So this is pretty cool. And then we have the 61 Frigidaire Freezer Owner's Manual. You know, mine would be like that if I'd have saved some of them. New appliances. Look, pink and yellow. And I guess it's probably an aqua. Yeah, there we go. This is cool. You know, I probably dressed like, or was dressed like that at one time. And then we have a laundry guide by Sears and Roebuck. And how to wash your clothes. How to take care of your dryer or your washer. Oh, look. Oh, my goodness. So here is, wow. Postural drainage. This guy's laying here in his underwear. This is for if you've got respiratory problems. I thought maybe this was the receipt. City directory. Urgent. Return at once. So maybe they didn't get in the city directory since it wasn't returned. Or that was the receipt, maybe. Allergy Almanac. First Aid Guide by Johnson & Johnson. I know what they're doing here, but it just looks kind of funny, like somebody's just, no, bend your head down there. You could put some fun captions on that one. We have Growing Flowers Indoors and Out. We have, you're about to see 2 reasons why 1978 could be your best year. Wow. Grand Prix. Kathy. This is my goodies I got today at my garage sales. One garage sale. And I was trying to find a date on this, but, oh, well, I did say that. 78 could be your best year. And Phillips Petroleum Company schedule of finance charges. Effective November 1st, 1974. You know, that piece of paper that comes in with credit cards that you never keep, you throw it away. Hi, Brian. Oh. Oh my gosh, looky. Paint chips from, oh my goodness. I don't even care where they're from. Look at those colors. And in names, you know, like, I probably heard Empire Gray before, but Swedish Red, Bouquet Green, Gulf Green. Oh, this is cool. You know, and these show you the, you know, the era. But I was hoping it would tell me more on the date. Anybody got any ideas what date this is? You know, I don't, the 60s, the 70s, and the 50s all seem the same to me for some reason. Morton Foods. For 40 beautiful pictorial recipe cards. $1. Wow. And you could add an extra 24 for another $1. Okay, so we have the Frigidaire Flair Electric Range Owner's Manual. I don't know for sure, but it sure looks like this little range right here would slide in. Looks like it's on wrong. Nope, I don't think so. See, you don't see the oven burners on any of those, but yet you see it right there where they pulled it out. That's pretty cool. And the timetable for roasting meat and poultry. Yes, that's just one piece. And boy, they saved everything. Post this on the wall, cleaning and care for the directions. Steam something, wet the basket. Oh, coffee pot. Wow. We'll pay you 50 cents right now. And it's at Fur's Cafeteria in Hobbs, New Mexico. Coupon entitles the bearer to 50% off the regular retail price of any purchase you make at Fur's. It expires May 31st, 1977. Hi, Jeannie. Yeah. This is really cool because, you know, this Fur's is still there and it's still in the same place. And it's still called, well, it's not Broadmoor Center anymore. It's called Broadmoor Mall. So, yeah. This is really cool. I wonder if they would honor this if I brought it in. I think I should just because, you know. Metropolitan Cookbook. It's probably part of that other one that's broken apart. Universal Cookomatic. I think my mom had something like that. For gracious modern dining. I just love these old manuals like that. But all of those were in one bag for 50 cents. Now this guy really knows what I like, you know, and he's always really game for, he saves everything, I think, everything he ever finds. So, because none of these have his name on them. So I know they're not his. And he does have a booth. And it's really funny how these are things he has so cheap. And all of his big things that I really want are kind of expensive. So I guess it works out because he really does make me good deals. He's the one who gave me 3 water-damaged 1940s Texas Tech yearbooks. And right now they're still airing out in the garage because they're really smell bad. But okay, so this one was $1. Doesn't have nearly as much in it, but if the front, there's some pretty cool stuff in here. And I'm sure, you know, what he does for a living, he definitely knows what he's sharing. The Lady's Birthday Almanac, 1962. Man, it looks like it's way older than 1962. Let's see. October 1962. I want to see what day, but I don't know how to figure that out. Oh, it was a Saturday in 1962. I was 3 years old. So I'm not sure what this is, but I think this is going to be really cool. All of these are split. They're like tabs that could pop off. I don't know. Use this reminder, swing tab around to this position. Hang this in your kitchen. When you find you need an article or service, flip the tab at once and you won't forget to order it. And okay, so we have tea, milk, insurance, cereal, lumber, coffee, plumber, eggs, florist, fruit, feed, flour, beautician, cake, drugs, and potatoes, bread, liquor, fish, groceries, hardware, canned goods, vegetables, sugar, soap, electrician, pepper, dry cleaner, salt, fuel, oil, spices, and meats. Well, that just about covers everything. These are really, really cool. I've never seen anything like this. And this one is kind of, it looks like they're all the same, just different colors. We have yellow and green and kind of red. No idea. This is pretty cool. I can see my mom or my grandma would have used those in a heartbeat. So that's, we still got piles to go, beds to go. I know it is. It's really cool. I wonder what we can turn it into or use it for a pattern to make something else. But half that stuff on there, you don't even need to order anymore. Okay, this was 50 cents. Here's the funniest part of the whole thing. I just got rid of a bunch of these today. So, but not kids. Mine were all grown-ups. So there's that one. And look, some more stamps. Okay, whiplash injuries. Keep that healthy, happy feeling. And the wide world of sports. New Mexico Electric Company. Lady Bird Johnson plays Santa Claus to Negro children. Happy holiday season. This is Carrie Miller, Cuddlestone, Chicago teenager, model for beauty products. Oh, this feels old, but I don't think it's as old as it feels. I couldn't read it tonight. I could read it tomorrow. It's kind of chewed up. Not chewed up, but broken up, tore up. For my pinup book, Jersey Grown. Hi, Trina. Hi, Mitzi. Mr. and Mrs. I'm not really sure, just kind of a, what do they call those magazines, you know, that talk about people, whatever, I can't think. Thrifty Tiger Dime Saver. Now, oh, look. Dime roll. I can remember having one of these. The easiest way to save $1 is first to save the dimes. You know, I'm thinking, I don't know if we got these to start our savings account, or maybe we save dimes for a cause, like, I don't know. Okay, we have a postcard to Sunbeam with the stamp on it, and it's never been mailed. Register now. And it is from someone here in Hobbs. Register your coffee maker. And it's void unless this is returned within 10 days of purchase. And I'm going to guess it's probably they're out of warranty. Epilepsy. Oh, somebody saved everything. If you were born in September, do we know anybody born in September? You are creative, witty, organized, and capable, unselfish. It's from Avon Readers Guild. Okay, I'm going to read this because there is a September birthday in the box. Everyone born in September should know your lucky color is blue. Your lucky number is 48. Your lucky gem is sapphire. Your lucky flower is the aster. Your most favorable months are October and December. Your most favorable day is Sunday. It is preferred that your mate's month of birth be May or January. The most favorable is October. Favorable occupations for men in September: scientific research, engineering, architecture, and writing. Women, oh my goodness, work, education, and painting. Do any of those characteristics fit? Hi, Carrie. This is pretty cool. 10 cents. Find out all about yourself for 10. Oh, well, we're going to skip that one. Women's time of fulfillment. Okay. Yeah. Well, those maybe not, appropriate. Merchandise rain check for Gibson's. I used to work at Gibson's in Kansas a long time ago. Some kind of transfer. Report of transfer. A sticker. How to call the police. Another one of those certificate of registrations, a rain check, couple payment envelopes. I never find cool stuff like this. A payment envelope for your convenience. Do not fold. Cash and close entire bill. If paid by check, enclose stub only. Several of those. I can try to see who it was, but oh look. Cool. Muffler guarantee. This was a 1965 Buick Electra. It was purchased on 9/20 of 68. Wonder if that muffler's still under warranty. Certificate of free gifts from the Bank Card Center. Permian Ford. That's here in Hobbs. These are Hobbs ephemera. This is a map of the city of Hobbs. And this is from city map of Hobbs and Lovington. A paint patch. It's been opened. I think that this one probably goes in the trash. Oh, looky. I knew this was going to be a Hallmark. Shetland Stores, Abilene, Amarillo, Hobbs, Lubbock, and Odessa. Looky. Oh. Yep. So this one is you and home health care under Medicare. So this isn't too old. Vernon's wedding was October 5th. So this would be fun to add into something. National Baptist picture cards. 1966, putting God first. So we see what the picture is. Well, that's pretty. July 10th, 1966. First Sunday school lesson taught. There's other words, but it's missing. I can't read it right. I could turn on another light, but then everything is messed up on what you see. So, primary Bible lessons from September of 1966. Second Sunday school lesson I taught. And the Golden Book of Favorite Songs. And it must have been so favorite they ate the pages. But the covers are cool. And presented to by, it's just a few pages out of a Bible. And it's not even all of Genesis, but it's still cool. Beautiful pictures. That's pretty cool. And then this one, I'm not really sure whether we'll keep this one either. I might have to copy this. Tin code. 10-4, good buddy. So I don't know too many of them, but I did have to use a CB one time. The other side of this is really dirty, so I don't know what we might have to put that. It's plastic bag, so I can put it in the sink or something. So anyway, I had an accident in front of the McDonald's. I was out of high school, and my mom and dad were both working, so I had no way to call them. And I said, "Has somebody got a CB?" And I called my dad, and he really wasn't very far from me. About broke his neck. The cops wouldn't let him in there in the area, so he just parked his truck in the middle of the street and walked. So this bag was 50 cents. Oh, I remember those. Radio Phono Viewer. Oh, boy, people save this much stuff. Maybe once. What you have to know about SSI. I don't even think people get Social Security checks anymore. I think it's always automatic. How work affects your Social Security. I don't know. This one makes me feel old. Your Social Security benefits, 1977 edition. This is the year I graduated high school. I'm thinking about retiring. There's phone user book. Oh, I need to find one of those. Well, this is push button, so I'm sure my grandson would figure that one out. Dietary management of all that big long word. Hypercholesterolemia with endogenous hypersidomia, something like that. So we have a Christmas envelope, and there might be, there's something in there. Season's greetings, and a little calendar for 1968 and 69. And strike it rich with microwave cooking. Oh, I don't know about y'all, but yeah, way too many symbols. Microwave cooking reminds me of my mom's first microwave. Oh my gosh, I think that thing was $600 or $700, and it was so big, and they used it for years. Every once in a while it'd mess up, and they'd have to put in a new fuse, and that was it. Straight talk about you and your ulcer. Well, I can make a medical book out of all this. Woman's time of fulfillment. So who needs to be fulfilled? I got books on how to do that. 2 of them now. Linda Clark's Go Caution Stop Carbohydrate Computer. Wonder how accurate this is nowadays. We have a diet plan with Roman meal bread. Beautiful pages. Very, very pretty pages. Classes on how to use them. How fun is that? Whiplash. A card about a friend. I'd love to read that to you, but y'all, I just can't read it. It's too dark in here. Now, I know my mom had these in her purse like all the time. Carbohydrate gram counter. And then your personal horoscope, Aquarius, for the entire year of 1953. January through February. Almost hits my husband, but not quite, because he was the 24th of February. So that was another 50-cent bag. This is probably my favorite. I just think that's so cute. I know, I remember that bread growing up. Okay, so this one, I have no idea what's in here. 50 cents. I mean, I know it's newspapers, and I don't even know if they're going to hold up to me going through them. It looks like a lot of clippings. New Mexico silhouettes. I mean, just the paper is beautiful. But we all know newspaper ages really fast. So. Somebody's wedding picture. Mr. and Mrs. J. Fletcher Yoakum, 1960. He's not an Aquarius, though, is he? Yay, congrats, Trina. This is the Hobbs Flare. It's now called the Hobbs New Sun. And this is August 12th, 1960. You know, we have the Dallas newspaper original copy when JFK was shot. It's hanging in my husband's man cave. Is that a crazy place to put something so cool? So I'm thinking some of this might just be cut up for collage. 18-year-old motorist pleads guilty. Mother insists he's innocent. So we got a whole bunch of papers and articles. I think a lot of it's just kind of crumbled up and folded and saved. And I actually have a whole box of these in my art room that I kind of forget about having. Oh, this one is a different magazine. This one is Carlsbad. And this date, January 2nd. I thought maybe that was it because this is looked like maybe it was a New Year's baby. 1959. This is older than me. Castro's rebel moves into Havana. Ex-president back. This might be worth looking at. This one is pretty old, you know, 1959. That's a long time ago. And this is just some shreds, but you know, they're still going to work in collage. And what do we have here? Universal Life for the Universal Life Church. 1973. 73. And this one here is Popcorn Diet. Sample one-day menu. Matt and Jeff, the finalists in the puppy show. National Enquirer. That's what this is. Dick Tracy flick could net Beatty $20 million. It's a record. Dynasty spends $1.8 million on just one episode. Yeah, this isn't real old, but it's pretty cool. Pretty cool. I think there's just some really fun stuff in there. And this is Family Weekly. Fish and Lure. I know, isn't that true? The Men Who Guard the Unknown Soldier, page 14. This is 1966. You know, by going through all this and just leaving it, it's just going to have to stay there for a while. And then we have Party Pie Cookbook. And this one was 25 cents. They don't know how much we like cookbooks, do they? Now that's a party pie. This magazine that's been tore up because somebody stapled it and they pulled out just the things they liked. That looks really good. Like me some pies. Good Housekeeping. And it's just somebody has saved the pages out of Good Housekeeping with what they wanted. The pies and the recipes. This is some good stuff. And we have the Good Housekeeping Pie Manual. The all-important crust. You know, we seen the Furs thing earlier. This is what Furs looks like, except they're all on plates when you go in to get a piece of pie. Cool. Susan's Heavenly Pie. Machine Sub-Assembly. Gear Case and Superstructure Assembly. I have no idea what this is. Mixing valve. And then all these parts number. White, pink, yellow, turquoise, copper, friction pin, washer, leveling. Sounds like a washer, but I don't know. Top and console assembly. Water system. Oh, there we go. Yep, automatic washer. You know, magazine or not magazines, but instruction manual. They don't put this much detail in them anymore. You know, you buy a washer. It's got a tub. That's all you need to know. But all of this information, I mean, you could repair your own equipment with that. Range instructions. Installation with suitable built-in cabinets. Yeah, this is that same range we seen earlier, I think. You know, but our stove, actually, we just got one not too, I guess, last November. And it came with instructions on how to mount it on the floor so you wouldn't be pulled over. But I've just never seen this much instructions for anything. Instructions for over-under electric range. That's what all of these seem to be. The Litton microwave oven warranty. Some more warranties and installation. Kenmore under-counter dishwasher. Litton microwave. This looks like the microwave and stove all together. And more on the dishwashing guide. And copy of an article. Woman Xeroxes backside and loses job. How would our personnel director handle this? Somebody must have copied that and hung it at work. Those are my notepads. Duh. I'm confused. Okay, this is my last bag of stuff. And I have no idea what's in here. Absolutely no idea. I'm sure much of it is not needed. This is 2 different scrub brushes. And we're going to leave them in the bag. I think that's the perfect place for them. And then, look, Christmas napkins. And you know they've been around for a while because they were 49 cents. And this bag was 50 cents. So this is what I grabbed it for, right here. Rutabaga, okra, and marigold. And it still has the seeds and a little wooden plaque. I can remember both sets of my grandparents having these kind of things around. I probably even made one. Ooh. Thomasville leather sample. You know I got to smell it. Yep, still smells like leather. Isn't that pretty? Wouldn't that make a cute little journal? Of course, we'd cut this off and do that. But we could do it this way and have this little part that comes around. Pretty cool. See, there's my 50 cents of seed packets. What do we got here? I thought I was crazy on some of this stuff. Yeah, I don't see this being too useful. A gift bag. Just to be safe. See if there's anything in it. No, but it's kind of dirty. So, yeah. We got a cute little Christmas gift bag. Looks like it's pretty decent. We've got some hand warmers. Wonder if these are even any good. I don't know. Probably wouldn't test it to see. I have 2 flashlights that I'm pretty sure won't work. Probably this one might still have batteries in it, but I don't know. We'll check them out. Like I said, I bought them for the seed packets because they were really, really cool. And this little book. I love little notebooks. And this is even a little spiral, so that's even cooler. Look at those little pages with the lines and the yellowing. And there's a pocket. Yep, lots of goodies there. And we have another little book. This one says Think. And this is for refills, contact the nearest office or write to IBM. And inside of there is a couple of pictures. This one looks a deer. It's been cut out of something. In Lemons, Arizona. Didn't know they had deer in Arizona. And this is Monument Rock in Lemon, Arizona. Or it's between Tucson and Mount Lemmon. That one's just not very friendly either. And this one is Ruidoso, New Mexico. It's from the studio in Ruidoso. And we have this little strap that I have no idea what it goes to, but it made its way in the bag, so it'll probably make its way to the trash. And some little bits and bobs, but look, it's rusted. Yeah, it's going in the rust bucket. And a little name tag thingy. And then some electrical things. Don't know what that's for, but I see potential of tearing it apart and making something out of it. Put this in a box with a bunch of other fun things and somebody can make something really amazing. So we have a couple of things that aren't really worth my time. And then we have some really cool things. And then the last things I picked up, besides the cards, were these portfolios. Let's see if I can come out a little bit. I know, isn't that crazy? And most people just use their phones anymore. So this one is torn right here. And they're 50 cents. I didn't necessarily buy them for the portfolios, although you could easily glue stuff on it and make something really cool. But this one does zip. Looks like the zipper's still there. If I can get it, it's kind of stuck. Yeah, the zipper pull got broke and they put a ring on it, so it's kind of tight. But I thought, paper, it's not totally yellowed, but and then it is kind of falling apart, but there's some great chipboard right here, and there's some more Crestor calcium, but it's all paper. You know how we feel about paper. It's paper. That's what's really cool about it. It's paper. So this one was pretty cool. This was 50 cents too. This one had a nice little writing tablet in it. And plain paper. Perfect for home, office, and school. My grandma had these all the time, and I actually have one of hers where she recorded the weather every day. And then there's some stationery with yellow roses and a memo pad from the desk of Gale Power. But look, United Chemical Corp of New Mexico. Really cool yellowed paper with lines. What do I see there? Tea-dyed, rusted. Some more cool lined paper. Some with holes and some without. And another legal pad. It's not like we can get enough paper. And then this last one had 2 legal pads, 3 legal pads. This one, I like this because it's fine lined. I don't know if you can tell that or not. Probably not. But this one is narrow lined. And then we have the normal yellow. And then this one with the holes in it. But all of these have the heaviest chipboard in them. So they will be amazing for just the chipboard. You can't buy a piece of chipboard that strong for 50 cents. And I might actually have, well, just one good one. One good one and 2 medium ones here. So that is my goodies. I don't know if all of you seen everything, but there was some really fun things, and I really, really had a cool time going and looking. And even with my husband there, I would walk past it and I'd go, oh, look, and he would grab it, and he was really helpful at buying stuff. But my favorite of everything I bought is still my faucets. I don't know what I'm going to do with these, but I really wish we still had our pond. I would actually dig the pond again just for to put these on the edge of the pond. Wouldn't that be cool? I just think they're pretty cool. That and my bag of buttons. When can you buy a bag of buttons for $1? So I hope you enjoyed seeing all my fun stuff. And I don't have any idea what I'm going to do with it all. I'll put it in a box until I get the other things I got to do done, and then I'll play with it. So thanks for playing with me and seeing all my fun things. Everybody have a great rest of your day and a wonderful weekend. Thanks for stopping. Bye-bye.